Guys, worst ever real estate crisis since 1981 is, well, happening right now. Well, it's in the making here in Canada, all over Canada, guys. And a lot of people are speculating and asking me, did Calgary real estate market crash? When it's going to crash? And lots of people are confident. They're saying it's crashing right now. And well, those guys are the guys from Toronto and Vancouver, guys. So what is happening? Is it really that bad? Is there whoever went into the rush right now and purchased those houses, are you going to lose money now? And is that happening? I mean, what's going on with real estate right now? So did you just lose a ton of money by buying something? Guys, no, let me explain to you what is actually happening. And I know a lot of people in the comments are going to be real estate experts. Guys, I see real estate experts every single day, being a realtor myself here in Calgary, Alberta, licensed with eXp Realty, but screw that. Guys, here is what's going on. Here is what actually happened. A lot of people were blaming the real estate prices going up on realtors. And interest rates going up? Well, why is the realtors not responsible for that? Well, now that's the government. And guys, the biggest secret I'm going to reveal right now is the government is responsible for the prices going up and the prices going down by using those interest rates, by printing more money or printing less money, hyping up the inflation or slowing it down. So don't blame realtors for what is happening on the market. After all, most people don't know about it. 10% of Canada's GAP is real estate. So yeah, especially provinces like Ontario and City of Toronto, you have land transfer fee where the municipality, the city gets paid and the province gets paid. Everyone gets a cut of real estate, even without even taking a part in the real estate transaction, or they just take a cut of your money. So guys, what's actually happening with real estate, and is it actually crashing right now here in Calgary? This is what I'm going to be answering in this video, guys. Well, first of all, I want to say congratulations to all the speculators. Guys, I might be really mean right now what I'm going to be saying, but I'm going to be mean. I'm going to be mean to those people who hyped up their own market in Ontario. Those people from Ontario or BC who are freaking out right now on reassignment clauses. Now, there is a government, they changed the legislation. You can look it up, guys. They'll be charging tax on it. But let's not talk about the legislation right now. Here's what happened. Here's how people made money on speculating real estate, and those are investors, well, or so-called investors. Most of them people with no money who wanted a short-term quick gain at hundreds of thousands of dollars by reassignment clause. So this is what they do in Ontario, and well, in BC I heard they do the same thing. But most people came to me from Ontario with this kind of idea to do that in Calgary, and well, luckily I didn't help anyone in terms of reassignment clauses, going to the builders, because I don't like this kind of scheme, because it is a scheme. So what they did is, guys, they would have no money, no intent to own the place, but they would go to a builder, with realtor or without a realtor. They would go to a builder, guys, and if you go to a builder, it's always best to have a realtor, somebody to have by your side instead of going by yourself. But anyways, they do that. They put their 10 or 20% down, and they're like, okay, look, the market is hyping up so much. In the next 2 years, it's going to go up. The builder already took into consideration that the market is going up so fast without slowing down in February, before the interest rate started going up. So builder said, yeah, you're going to make money, but we also want to make money. They hyped up the price. Now the situation is, those people who are like, well, I'm going to put in a contract right now so that in 2 years, when the building is built, you know, like, because people were calling and they were saying, I want specifically pre-construction. Okay, they walked into pre-construction at a higher price. Now, with their deposit and a locked-in price, even if the real estate market goes down, because they all thought it's going to go up, if it goes down within the next 2 years, they cannot reassign it anymore. Well, because, you know, unless they want to lose all that money. Or, guys, here is the funniest thing. Some people, so guys, what they would do is they would say, okay, the house would go up by 200,000, let's say, or 400,000, right? They would do a reassignment clause. They might spend $40,000 to pay off the builder for doing that, maybe something for the taxes, but they would still keep $150,000, $200,000 in their pocket. But now the situation is the housing market in Ontario, on those people where they speculated, where people artificially increase their market like that with those speculators and the financial fraud that's happening in Ontario all the time with all the mortgage brokers there, and things that I hear from people who are coming out of Ontario, you know, saying their mortgage brokers in Ontario pre-approve anyone for any amount, which is nuts. Anyways, guys, I don't know how it's done, but I know it's a load of garbage is coming from Ontario like that. So those people who decided to speculate this year are now locked into the contracts with the builders where they won't be able to reassign it at a higher price because the market already crashed there in Toronto, Ontario, and well, they're screwed because now they can get out of the deal, they could lose the deposit. But here's, guys, what is happening. It's going to answer the question, guys, what happened to those guys who are locked into the contract. Here's what's happening in lower mainland BC right now. People are trying to get out of the deals. So they purchased the house unconditionally, no inspection, no financial condition, just for cash. And they put a deposit. And the housing market went down. Potentially, you know, they might lose a couple of tens of thousands of dollars, $40,000, but the house is already valued at $200,000 less than it was when they purchased it. Now, people are saying, I want to get out of the deal at the lawyer's office. They are okay to lose that $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 deposit by getting out of the deal. But here's what they don't realize, guys. I don't know if their realtor explained it to them, but guys, it's my duty to, well, professional courtesy to explain it to all of you guys, is that the person who sold the house would not only keep the deposit, the person could take you to court. If they sell the house $200,000 less than you had an offer and sue you for that amount to pay them off for the difference of what they lost because they got locked in with you when the market was up and now they lost the money because of your offer. Whew! How about that, guys? What a twist. And well, guess who did that? Not realtors, not your local municipality, Bank of Canada, government of Canada did this, not nobody else. And I know it's a really bad moment. Here's another bad situation about this crisis that people are not talking. They're like, hey, well, realtors were making too much of money with this real estate going up. Guys, we are service providers. Realtors are service providers. We are there to offer a service, to help people. And you know, when people are like saying that realtors are getting paid too much, you know, just okay. Let me explain to you guys even more in this video what realtors are getting paid for, and all the situation, guys, is that it's not about realtors, it's about your house, it's about your investment and where you are going to be living. So, for example, guys, people were telling me, hey Igor, I want to buy a house, but the market is too hot. I want to wait out a little bit. I don't want to be buying a house when it's so hot. I want the market to cool off a little bit, the real estate prices to drop down a little bit, and then I'm going to invest. My biggest question for this kind of people would be, are you buying for cash or are you taking a mortgage? Interest rates, guys, went up. The property prices went up. So those people who've been waiting since, well, just before the winter, before in February everything blew up here in Calgary, guys. Let's talk about Calgary now. When they could have had a house for $500,000 with the interest rates being about 2%. And right now, and fixed 2%, cheap, crazy. Money was so cheap. You should have bought the house for $500,000. No, they decided to wait. The prices went to $600,000. And now the same kind of house is $600,000, but the interest rates are close to 6%, which makes the monthly mortgage payments that were going to be for $500,000 house, they were going to be $2,000. And now, at $600,000 and 6%, they're $4,000, guys. So, well, Did the housing market go down? No, the housing market became even more unaffordable, and those people who decided not to overpay for the housing, they cannot buy it anymore. Their qualification went down. The houses are even more unaffordable because the money became so expensive in terms of monthly payments. So this is what's happening. Guys, what scares me the most is 1981 situation. When 1980s, guys, I don't remember exactly which year that happened, but 1981-ish year when the interest rates went up to 22%. What scares me is that if Canadian government was smart enough to do that back then, I hope they don't do that right now, because a lot of people went for a variable rate. Now, they might still win over anyone who has a fixed rate in terms of interest, guys, because it might not go up, but it scares me a little bit. Just imagine your house payments being not $2,000, not $4,000, being $12,000 or $15,000 a month. Where the hell are you going to get that kind of money? Guys, just think about it. It's crazy. So I hope that's never going to happen. I really do hope that's never going to happen, because I have my own house to pay. Honestly, guys, and I also have a variable rate on one of the properties, and one of them I have fixed rates. So we'll see. And what the worst part about it is, what if you had a good rate? I'm really happy for those people who have had a good rate, but the upcoming renewals are coming for people who are going to be refinancing the properties that are not even buying or selling houses, who might not be able to afford it. Now they have to sell it, and it might be cheaper than they purchased it from, if they are from Ontario or from BC. So it's a really bad situation. Now, guys, here is why Calgary real estate market didn't crash yet so badly like it is in BC and Ontario. Well, guys, you see, we have construction going on all over the place. Over here, and well, on this side as well, we have a couple of strong points here in Alberta, here in Calgary, that kind of protects our real estate market a little bit. So guys, if you are from here, don't be disappointed too much with what is happening. First thing is war in Ukraine, country where I was born and where I was raised, that's getting destroyed. But anyways, it triggers the oil prices here in Canada. Calgary is the oil capital, so we have a product. Unlike Ontario or BC, guys, where people just have service industry or mosquitoes are coming, we also have mosquitoes here in Calgary, so they're really aggressive, especially if you are in the dark like me right now, not on the sun. So yeah, oil industry creates more jobs. Unemployment is going down, so that's a good part. Unemployment going down might be a good indicator for Bank of Canada to hike up the interest rates even more. Eesh, don't want that to happen. Anyways, we have oil, then we have intra-provincial migration. A lot of people coming from BC and Ontario. Even right now, one of my clients was moving here, and they were searching for a U-Haul, and no U-Hauls were available in Toronto, because the people in Toronto said that all of the U-Hauls are in Calgary right now. So a lot of inter-provincial migration. A lot of people are coming here with money from the places that they sold there and investing it here. It slows down the crisis, potentially real estate crash here in Calgary. Interprovincial migration, oil prices, immigration as well, guys. Immigrants are coming more and more into Calgary. Guys, I met people that I know from my city in Ukraine. And ironically, more and more people from my city, Kharkiv in Ukraine, that's getting destroyed right now by Russia, they are coming here in Calgary. And I met already a bunch of people that I used to know there. It's mind-blowing. I was like, what the hell are you doing here? Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I totally forgot what's going on there. Guys, honestly, I don't even talk about the situation in Ukraine because I really get depressed. I don't like talking about it. This real estate market right now is also getting me a little bit worried, because it's not about, it's not about, oh, the sales are going up or sales are going down. Guys, what news are saying the sales are going up or going down, guys, that's not the indicator. You have to look at the benchmark price of the houses. Are they going up or not? Or are they going down? You don't have to look at the sales only. The sales is not the best indicator. It just might be an indicator that there is not enough inventory on the housing market, which means there's not enough houses for sale. So this is the situation, guys. a lot of speculators got buggered up, got stuck.
Igor!
Hey! Oh, people recognize me. Who was that? Somebody said Igor. Guys, a lot of people got stuck with their houses from the builders and potential gain for reassignment. A lot of people who just recently purchased the house in multiple offer in Toronto or Vancouver are missing out. Guys, myself, I am a licensed realtor here in Calgary, Alberta. My contacts are in the description of this video. So what does this crazy market create for us? What does this market, guys, create for us? Well, there's only one thing that you should know. It is an insane buying opportunity. You know, for some reason, people like to buy houses when the market is booming, when everyone is buying. Like there's like a herd of people, everyone is just running and buying more and more houses. Because why? Because everybody is buying. But what is the actual way to buy houses? Well, you buy it when it's low. You buy it when the market is going down. You buy it right now. The only problem is interest rates. Can you afford the house that you're going to be buying? Can you afford paying double the size of the payments that you could have purchased before? So that's kind of a thing, guys. It's not a good market. Yeah, you know, some people are going to be saying, oh, it's too bad, realtors are not going to be making money. Too bad, the rent is going to go up. Too bad, the payments are going to go up. Too bad, those people who have to refinance their house, their term is coming up, might become homeless now. So that is too bad. The homelessness is going to go up. That's what's happening right now. The economy is going to slow down and the government is going to push it into recession. So if they are not careful with the interest rates, so this is the situation we have, and a lot of people are going to probably end up unemployed. If the government doesn't do it right, people who are watching this right now are not going to have jobs. So this is what's happening. And well, realtors, if somebody is foreclosing on a house, would help you sell it. And you love it or hate it, it's still going to get sold. So don't point fingers at realtors. I'm just saying that it's not good for anyone. Even realtors, like myself, are humans, and well, we have to pay our mortgages that we have and feed our families and also be employed like everybody else. So just saying, guys, we are all in it. There is no one side or another side. We are all influenced by this situation, what's happening, and it's not good. It's not good for anyone. And why am I, guys, acting so aggressive? Because I just read comments from people who are just laughing and enjoying their time, and they're thinking that nothing is going to impact them, and they did smart decision by not buying something or waiting out. They didn't do a smart decision, and they cannot make that decision anymore, most likely because they can't afford making it. And the rent is up and the housing is unaffordable. So this is the situation. Basically, guys, we are all screwed. Yep, this is should be a title of the video. We are all screwed. So yeah, this is a happy market update. Real estate in Calgary is not going to crash as badly as for people in Toronto or Vancouver, but it is still going to be influenced by the current things. And the most important part, guys, we don't have a bubble in Calgary, but people in Toronto and Vancouver do have. So that's the only thing that saves us. And I am just blessed to be living in the Canada's #1 most livable city, 3rd most livable city in the world. Best place to be. Family incomes are higher, taxes are lower, there are more jobs with the oil prices, housing is still more affordable. So see you in Calgary, guys. Anyways, yeah, I just rattled on this video, absolutely unscripted, just told you the way I think about it. See you next video. My contacts are in the description. Bye for now, guys.